Hello my scrappy friends, and a big welcome to my YouTube channel today. Melinda Sweetman here with you for Cut to You, and I am sharing the March cut file, which is this fun camera Polaroid picture with the Say Cheese title. I'm playing with, I can't remember what the collection is called, but it's super fun. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. But you can see I have backed it, and I was just showing you there that I've used some Copics to add some shading, just to give that cut file the look of dimension, and just to add a little bit of extra interest. I knew that I wanted to use this dark blue pattern paper with the orange title. I thought it was super fun. And then I'm using this cute floral behind my photo. What I'm documenting in this layout is, I think it's every kid's dream, milestone at some point in their life. He's going to be taller than me before I know it. I give him maybe till the end of the year, maybe at a push. This was taken on his 15th birthday in January, and I had my husband purposefully take this photo. I was like, dude, I think I need you to take a photo of Jacob and I together. I am fairly certain this is going to be the last birthday that I stand taller than him, and it's significant. So here we are. He's very proud. He's gotten taller since this photo was taken. Only about he's about an inch, somewhere between 1 and 2 inches shorter than me now. So yeah, he's very excited about it. I honestly hope that both of my boys get taller than me. I'm not a giant, but far from it. I'm on the tall end of average, 5'8", I think, 5'7". So yeah, he's super excited to get taller than me. So I just thought it was a really fun thing to document, and he's been counting down for years. So I'm just rifling through the ephemera here. I also got those little card and envelopes, and I wanted to include that rainbow stripe envelope behind my photo for somewhere to tuck my journaling. I'm not tucking my journaling because it's a big secret or anything. I'm just tucking it because I didn't know where else to put it. With the dark of that background, it would be really, really hard to read it. So you saw that I cut down this pattern paper here. It's from the 6x8 paper pad. And I like the lines on it. Makes it really easy to make sure my lines are straight and to add my journaling straight. So I'm just going to add that in here. I just wanted to make it a little bit bigger so it stuck out a little bit further. And you can see I've got a little pile of the few bits and pieces that I think I want to use. And I'm just building up my layers here. I go to stick this all together, and then I realize that I want to add some stitching, I think. So I'm just going to stick that down, and see, I'm just using the lines on my mat and the lines on that paper to make sure it's all straight. I've done black stitching around the edge of my photo. I've also done some black stitching on the little tab there. And I'm just tidying this up. Sometimes I include this, sometimes I don't. If I'm leaving the, I tend to always pull, if I'm leaving threads long on the front, I tend to just pull the back thread so that it's like laying across the back of the photo like this, and tape it down, and then add bits on top of that so that it all stays in place. And then I can leave the front as long or chop it as short as I like. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just adding some dimension, and then I'm going to add that little envelope. And I've got the tiniest little peak of that rainbow stripe sticking out to the right hand side of the photo, which is perfect. But I did make my little journaling spot a little tiny bit too big, so I'm just trimming that down, being really careful because I don't want to chop that thread. That fits in there perfectly. And as I was doing this, I decided that I really liked that light green on that dark blue. So I am going to rifle through my 12 by 12 pattern papers in a minute, and I'm going to pull one out. I'm going to pop everything up on foam tape, and here we go. Sorry if you don't like to watch this, but I literally took my scissors and chopped off 2 edges in an intentional not straight line, and I'm going to rough that up with my edge distresser. This I've had for years and years and years. I love it. It's my highly swap one, so I'm just running that along the edge to distress the edges, and there you go. I really, really love that light green floral. It's a beautiful contrast to the blue. And I'm also using those polka dot lines for placement. You can see I'm counting the lines to make sure it's sitting roughly even. And I love that little tiger on the right hand side, and I knew I wanted to include something on the left. So I'm playing with all my little different options here. And then I realized I had the sticker sheet, so I pulled that out as well. There's so many, they're so cute. That was my teenager that I just asked for help. I end up going with one of the hedgehogs. This is adorable though. He's so cute. So the turtle with the rabbit on the back. This little guy here. He's so cute. He's got one little flower that he's holding up, and I like the way it just kind of wraps almost around the lens of that camera. Just as a hint, if you do get this cut file, when I stuck it back together, I used what is that stuff called? The Glad wrap stuff that's sticky. I can't think of words tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. If you don't know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment and I'll actually get the name of it and tell you. Glad seal and press and seal, something like that. I'm so sorry, guys. That's what I've used, and I've just added adhesive to the bit that I want to stick. I backed the outside of, like, I backed the main part of the camera, and then I just stuck the black cut file back on top using the press and seal, that's what it's called, and just adding adhesive to the back of the piece I wanted to stick to the cut file, and then I just pressed that into place and carefully lifted the bits back up that weren't sticking. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, leave me a comment and I will do a short video and show you exactly what I mean. I meant to record it, but I got carried away with backing my cut file and forgot. I added some stitching around the edge there, and again I've used the same black thread, and I've done some, I think I've done some zigzag stitches in a couple of places as well. I think I could be incorrect, or maybe no, I haven't. All right, so here, putting everything back in place, and I'm really liking the way this is looking. Here I go counting those lines again, make sure it's sitting fairly central-ish. It's a bit harder now that I've got that border, but I really, really love the way this layout came together. Like I said, I did add foam adhesive behind pretty much everything, and I'm not going to make you watch me stick it all down, but I've also added double-sided tape, and I'm using my liquid adhesive as well. Using my T-square ruler as well to make sure things are straight. And a trick that I picked up from one of the card makers I follow, put your magnets on top of your T-square ruler and it won't move. It's a great idea. So I've got all of my main bits and pieces down. I do have my photo covered at the moment, and I'm just adding some black splatter. I thought that cutting this cut file in black would be fun, especially because I'm doing a teenage boy page. This cut file is so versatile. How often are we taking photos and like posing saying cheese? So yeah, you could so easily back this cut file with different patterns and have a completely different looking page. So fun. I love this cut file for this month. All right, so I'm just adding the last few bits and pieces here, again with double-sided adhesive and liquid glue. Kid at Heart. There you go. That's the name of the collection. It is Kid at Heart. I'm sure it is. By Pebbles. There you go. I got there in the end. I got these puffy stickers. They are the most cutest little things ever. I decided, so I've got obviously the rainbow stripe on the right hand side of the photo, and then I found this rainbow stripe arrow, which I thought was perfect, and then I found this little rainbow that I was like, where can I fit you in? You fit perfectly right there. So I've got my triangle of rainbow. I've also kind of like got orange kind of all the way around. And then with each of my little rainbow pieces, like where my embellishments are, I'm going to add a puffy cloud to each. These little things are the cutest things. They've got these little faces. They're adorable. So I'm just going to stick those down as well. You can see I'm just pointing out my triangle there. And then I am going to add these little hearts. What I've tried to do is, like, the colour that's kind of missing from that area is the colour heart that I've added. These enamel dots and bits and pieces are from the bowl that's on the left hand side of my desk. I just pulled them out and found colours that worked. I'm going to add my journaling on here, which is exactly what I was talking about before. Put that back in, and I will show you the close-ups. I'll make sure I link everything in the description box below. The Cut to You cut file of the month membership is so worth it. I think it's a couple of bucks a month, and you get an exclusive cut file, and we all share design. We all share pages or projects using this month's cut of the month cut file. They're super, super fun. I love them. They're so versatile. As always, though, I just want to say thank you so much for choosing to spend your scrappy time with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in my next process video. Have a fantastic scrappy day, my friends.